Hi everyone, Budget Stark here. This is going to be hopefully a shortish video to talk about the Hall of Armor and a quick tutorial on how to change them so they can operate via remote control and to control all the lighting as well with one power socket. Now, apologise if my voice is a little bit coarse. I think I was shouting a little bit in the Toys Fair a couple of days ago, so my voice is a little bit rough, so I apologise for that. I had quite a few messages from collectors a few days ago asking about how did I control the lighting for the Hall of Armor in this new house party protocol. So I decided the simplest way to answer it was to make a tutorial video. The reason why I wanted to make it was that I have one particular thing, which is I hate using batteries for anything in my collection. Even the batteries in the back of the Iron Men I take out immediately because of corrosion. The light up features for the Iron Men to me is not as important. So I hate using batteries because pretty much all of my figures and displays are behind glass cabinets. So I don't want to open up the glass cabinet, get to the figure or the diorama, mess about changing batteries or finding the button to switch it on, closing it up again, and then when I want to switch the light off, do the same process. I rather control all of that outside the glass cabinet. So that's why I don't use batteries. The second point is that for AC power, I like to remote control them because I don't want to reach round the back of cabinets or behind sofas, which I believe is a problem for some of you guys who have Detolfs. The lights power switches are quite low down or behind the cabinets themselves. So I think some of you guys have used this setup that I talked about before for the remote control aspects, but this is just to show you guys who haven't seen it how that can be set up. So also this remote feature can be used for anything from turntables, which I've done before, remote control turntables, lights obviously for Detolfs, and in this case the power outlet for all four of these four Hall of Armor party protocol light setting. Now I will go through also the items you need to do this, which will cost you about £15, no more than that I don't think, which is about $20–25 maximum. So I'll show you what materials and items you need to purchase if you don't have them around your house already. So just to quickly show you how this looks, is that this is with I've just connected up four House Party Protocol Hall of Armors, and I've connected them up how I would set it up. There are different ways of setting it up, I'm sure, but what I've done is link these all up to remote control and a USB connector. So now if I want to switch them on, I can switch them on from a distance. That's all of them on. And when I finish displaying them and I want to leave the room, etc., I can switch them off with one button, and that's it. So essentially that's the effect. I don't have to fiddle about going to the back of all four of them or 8 of them or 12 of them, mess about with the button at the back, potentially causing them to fall over because they don't stack as strongly as other ones. So just show you again, on and then switch them off, as simple as that. So I'm going to go into a cut now to show you the back, how this is all linked up, and the materials that you need to do this. So back in a moment, guys. Hi guys, now this is the back of the Hall of Armor. And for those who haven't seen the previous video, there is a battery compartment here, which you put 3 AAA batteries in. At the top here is actually also a power outlet, which uses 4.5 volts. So what you can do is connect up one of these leads to a power socket. Now the problem is, if you have 4 of these leads, because you need 4 of them connected up, it means you need to have 4 different AC outlets. I suppose 4 is not too much of a problem, but if you have 12 of these in a display, you can have 12 power outlets, which firstly, that's a lot of wires which you have to hide. It's very messy, and you can have that connected up to your mains, which is a large amount of space you need. So what I've done is, instead of using those types of wires, this is onto the material that you need. What you need here is a USB connector with the same AC power outlet. The next thing you need is a USB hub. Now, I use a 4-port or a 7-port USB hub, and these USB hubs are really useful because they can power a whole manner of things. I have it connected also to, for example, here, this is the Mechanic VIP wrist repulsor, and this I've put an LED here. There's enough juice in this to power this as well. So if you guys have the Mechanic and want to link this up, you can put in an LED, and a normal USB power connector has enough juice running through it, because they're generally about 5 volts, 4.55 volts. So that's something you can do if you like that. So you've got the wire that goes from the back, that connects to the USB port. The next thing you need is a normal standard 5 volts, 4.5 volts USB plug. Now most people have iPhones will be able to use this. Straightforward, everyone's pretty much got this in the household now. And the final thing is the radio control. Now this is a version I use, this is another one that I use, radio controlled sockets. Now these are available from Amazon, Maplin's in the UK, Dixon's, Curry's, if they're still around, probably have them. In the US, something like Radio Shack will have them as well. So this is actually all you need. This is a really simple setup. So as I'm just going to pan down here so you can see exactly what I've done. I've got the power sockets with the radio control switch there, the USB plug that goes into the USB port. Here we go. Now the USB port is all connected up to the back of these wires, and if you can see the lights there, let me pan around this side, the lights there, I can control them on and off from here. Simple as that. So that's off, back on again, and that's all the lights. Now guys, this is a really simple setup, and I've seen many Detolfs using the dioda Ikea lights. You can do the same thing for that if you want to remote control those specific lights, so you don't have to get to the awkward plug position of these. So guys, I hope you found it useful. Feel free to leave a comment, and I hope you will use this at some point in the future as well. So thanks for watching everyone, take care.